Yeah, YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. You know the vibes. When I'm in the whip, you know I'm going, you know I'm coming from. Just leaving the gym, got my shamag on, shit. You know, I usually wear it on the weekends. You know, it's Friday. Usually do shamag Saturdays, but we thugging, yo. How y'all doing tonight, yo? Yeah, man, I feel great. But today's video topic, back talking about confidence. And you know why? Because you don't really understand the impact confidence will have on your life, the things you can attract, the people you can meet, just the impact, the lasting impression you can leave on people's lives just because you're confident. It's y'all really don't understand. You won't understand it until you is there, until you really confident. And that's what I really want y'all to get to. So, prime example, right? I told y'all I just started a new job, and I just talked to the CEO of the company. Not even on no flexing, no fancy shit. He talked to everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's his thing. When new people come in, he talked to them. And you know, I'm sitting there in the meeting, on the team's meeting and shit. Sitting there, it's me and like two other dudes. And you know, I could just tell like they was nervous and shit. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck is y'all nervous about, you know? Like, he called to talk to us. Like, I ain't want to talk to him, so like, what y'all nervous about? But I understand most people is shy. Most people ain't as confident as me, or ain't as confident, period. All right, so he's in there, he's talking to us, he's asking questions and shit. He's like, so what do you bring to the company, you know? And they giving the generic answers. Well, you know, I'm a hard worker, and I do this and that. And I'm just like, that's so, I'm in my head, you know, I'm always thinking, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's some corny ass shit, bro. But he got to me, he was like, so what do you bring to the company? And I'm like, man, I'm bringing fire, motherfucker. I'm bringing that spark that the competition don't have. Nah, of course I didn't say it like that, but in layman's, in smaller words, that's exactly what the fuck I said. And you know, as soon as I said that, you can see I got him hyped, like I got him electrified, you know what I'm saying? Because dudes like that is ultra competitive. You're a fucking CEO, my nigga. So shit like that got him charged up. He's hyped now, you know. And then after that, he's more receptive. He's more so asking me questions and talking to me. You know, and there's two other dudes in here. So we really just having a back and forth, a dialogue at that point. But you know, it's just because I exuded so much confidence, you know, it kind of eased the space out. And then them dudes started talking too. You know, they opened up. But somebody has to be the one to break the ice, to ease the tension. And, you know, that's just one of the things that confidence will give you, you know, and that's just dealing with the workplace. And another example, I got a job just because of my confidence. I always gonna bring it back because the post office has so many life lessons in that bitch. But working for the post office, I ain't never worked for the post office a day in my life. But during the interview, you know, I was so confident in my answers and the shit I was telling them that they believed it. Shit, hell, I believed it, motherfucker. But at the end, I think this is what sealed the deal, I promise you. At the end, he was like, so why should we hire you? You know, why, you know, basically the generic question. So why should we hire you? I swear to God, my answer was, because I'm the best person for the job. What you mean? I know it wasn't professional, but that's the first thing that came to my head as soon as he asked me that question. And that's what I said. And I made them laugh. And then, you know, a couple months later, I got the job, you know. So whether it is because of my answers or it's just because of whatever, my confidence helped me get that job. Because if I'd have went in there with the same answers, but, you know, talking like this, because you know, that don't seem like a leader to you. You need to be confident, especially in a supervisory management position. You need to be confident. You need to believe in yourself before anybody else is gonna believe in you. So how the fuck somebody gonna hire you? You ain't even confident. You don't even exude confidence. You don't even look confident, right? So that shit, the confidence, that's just confidence in the workplace. And people pick up on that. You know, when you confident, and you just ambitious and you have this light about you, this powerful aura, you naturally attract people to you. Because everybody's looking for that light. Everybody's looking for somebody strong to lean on when times is hard, when times is stressful, shit like that. You know, so everybody's always looking for that person. You know, like when you have a family gathering, you know, and you know, you waiting for y'all your family getting there. You waiting for who? You waiting for that one cousin or that one family member that is the life of the party. That is that's your man's. Like, you can't wait for him to get there, you know, because he gonna make the cookout. If he's not there, it's just gonna be you know. But when he's there, the shit is lit. It's a great time, you know. That's what it's like. That's what it's like when you the one that's that confident, when you the person that has that light. Everybody's drawn to you. Everybody wants to be around you. Shit like that. And that type of stuff gets you invited. That increases your social circle. You know, you get invited out places that's invite only and shit like that. People want to be around you when you that light. You know, nobody wants to be around the socially awkward, the non, you know, the annoying or the weird. You know, they want to be around somebody that has a good time, basically, you know, bottom line to that. But when you have that much powerful aura and you draw people to you, like, you don't understand your pull, your impact. Because even just talking to people who's really shy, just having a conversation with them can make their day. Just being kind to people, I feel like it's one of your responsibilities when you that confident, or people look at you, admire you, or look up to you, you're in a leadership. Just being kind to people. It don't even have to be nothing crazy. Just, you know, small talk. Hey, how you doing? How your day going? How the family? How your kids? A compliment. Oh, I like them shoes, yo. a joking, a white lie compliment. Yo, you been working out? Looking kind of big. You know what I'm saying? Slight shit. Even just a smile. Hey, how you doing today? That type of shit can change and inspire somebody, and you don't even know. You won't even know it. But you can't do that if you're not confident and you don't even want to talk to people because you so hard, you so alpha, you so sigma that you don't fuck with people. Like, that's crazy to me. Life is about people. Life is about connecting. We are social creatures. Life is about connecting with people, bro. You can't be out here just thinking you're going to do it on your own. Because all the successful people that say they did it on their own didn't do it on their own. They had a team of people around them that they trusted. You feel me? So get that shit out of your head. And another thing, too, when you ambitious, confident, and shit like that, be generous, right? Don't be foolish, but be generous. And what do I mean by be generous? Being generous as far as I was taught like this. When you coming up, whenever you go to somebody's house for the first time, don't ever go over there empty-handed. You come over there with something, a gift. There's a cookout, you bring plates, you bring chips, you bring some shit. You never go to somebody's house for the first time empty-handed. That's just being generous. That's what I mean. Just being generous. And it doesn't even have to be monetary all the time. You know, being generous to some people could just be that smile. Could just be a compliment, just kind words. You never know what somebody's mind state is or mental state is. You know, and you just being generous as that confident person that everybody looks up to, you might change their day. You might change their life. You might keep their life. That's a power that you really got to understand when you get there. And most people don't understand it because most people aren't confident. And then I know some of y'all are very thinking, well, you know, you're just like, no, I wouldn't always this confident at all. But how do I get like this? Life. You go through life. You go through life being social in real time, in real life. Not on this social media shit, nothing. You talk to people in real life. You know, like I said, I'm 30. When we was younger, we was going to parties and shit like that. We had parties on the block and shit like that. So, you know, when you out, we just talking. We talking to bitches, getting rejected by bitches, chasing bitches. You know, we outside. You get turned down, you wipe it off. You know, you get into fights, you wipe it off. You know, that's life. So you deal with the rejection and the punches, and you build a thick layer of skin. You build a mental callus where you know, shit don't scare you too much. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You know, and then just talking to people, it's easy. It's easy. Just practice talking to the cashier. Practice talking to people. It's a simple conversation. Should not be that hard, yo. Y'all make it so hard because y'all so nervous all the time. Y'all so social. I don't know what it is. Social anxiety. What you need to be anxious about? That's because you always on your phone. That's because you always beating your meat. That's because you always overthinking some shit. You overthinking your importance in the world. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, I promise. As much as you think they do. You know why? Because most of us is to ourselves. Most people is selfish. Not in a bad way, just whose interest would you have more at heart? Mine or yours? You know? You gonna have your own best interest. So of course everybody's selfish. You too busy worried about a bunch of foolishness. And then you worried about it, why? Because you're not in shape. Because you don't got no money. Because you don't got shit going for you. Because you know you behind. You know that girl out of your league. Because you're not even in your league. You're not even at the top of your game. That's why she's out of your league. Because when you at the top of your game, she's participating in your league. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why y'all don't be confident. But you can always get there. You can always get there. But you definitely got to change your mentality. You got to change your wallet. You got to change your look. Everything. That's why I tell y'all self-improvement. All of this shit always is going to fall back on self-improvement, dog. I wouldn't lie to you. No matter where I go, I can sit there, I promise you, I can talk to anybody. Now, sometimes, you know, my family, my girl will tell you, I'm not the talkative person. That don't mean I'm afraid to, but a lot of times, I don't be in the mood, or I don't feel like talking. And that's not no thing where I'm just shy, or no, I'm just, sometimes, for me, I have to fill the room out. You know, I ain't just gonna come in here chatting with everybody, but, you know, once I get a good vibe, or, you know, I feel like my intuition allows, you know, my spirit settled, then I'll start, you know, communicating with who the fuck I want to. But that don't mean I'm like, they'll tell you all that, my family, they'll be like, yo, your cousins is downstairs. Like, I don't know them people. I don't fucking know them people. Like, they're my cousins. From cousins on what side? And how far down the family tree? I don't know them niggas. They weren't at grandma's house. I don't be chatting with people, you know. But yeah, man, confidence. You really, once you build it, once you build it up, and you get to a point where you can just walk, when you just walking with swag and just you feeling yourself, you'll just be amazed at the shit that you attract. I promise you, you'll be amazed at what you attract. When I walk through the gym, I know it's dudes in there that's bigger than me. I know it's dudes in there that might look better than me. I know it's girls in there that might think they out of my league or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I walk through that motherfucker head high, chest out, because I know I'm still a sexy motherfucker. I know I'm still a bad motherfucker. You feel me? That shit don't bother me. And I know when I'm in there, I'm locked in on working out anyway. But it's definitely a confidence. I feel confident because I know I look good when I walk in there. I know I smell good. I ain't got to worry about walking past a girl and she like, oh, that nigga stink, or oh, that nigga look corny, or oh, that nigga ugly. Ain't none of that shit gonna happen because I'm always at the top of my game. I'm always on point. That's gonna help you build confidence too. When you step out and you know you fly, you know you smell good, you know you looking the best that you could possibly look at that moment, you ain't worried about all the extra shit, because you know you did the most that you could do at that time. But yeah, man. But don't worry, if you're not there yet, I'ma definitely get y'all motherfuckers there. We will definitely get you there. Because with confidence, it's gonna attract so much success. It's gonna attract the beauty in your life. It's gonna attract the bitches you want. It's gonna attract the money you want. It's gonna attract the people that need to be in your life of benefit and network that can open doors for you and all kinds of shit. So once you build that confidence, man, it's gonna change your life. But like I said, it always comes back to what? self-improvement. But that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, it was Wolfgang Peak. It's Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.